Afternoon. Welcome to Northwest Native Tracker, the Bigfoot channel that explores native lore and Bigfoot spoor, ground evidence. So over here on this opposite ridge line is a pine tree. It's got a big basket in the middle of it. It's maybe 40 feet off the ridge lines where the basket's at. So that, if you pull a close up on it, has a hole in it. It's where they crawl in and out. That's usually a basket that a Bigfoot will sit in. Allows them to observe a complete area. They can observe several ridgelines or hillsides or gullies or all of the above. And that one looks like it overlooks 2 ranges and a couple of ridgelines and the gully leading down to here. So this by lore is something that was commonly seen. I have a few pictures of the Bigfoot that I have, but the picture has a deer skull mask on it. He was sitting in a blind similar to this one, but this one is overgrowth. It has a complete woven structure potentially. The only way to know for sure is to go up and check it, but that's a little far for me to get down and back up. So this was lorically understood as a potential lookout point. It's usually a forward point for a family group. So this is where the front doorman sits to make sure only friendlies come up, or they'll warn if they see something that looks dangerous coming into the area, like a predator. You'll hear them knocking from a place like that. So this is kind of the general terrain up here. Thick, thick, thick. And thick, thick, thick. But that's okay. That's a perfect kind of terrain to be in. It's foliage, tall trees. There was a little bit of old growth up here. Not much left though, because most of it was all logged out in the 1890s. A lot of it's forestry land. But that's something that's potentially relevant for researchers. And if you're out, hunting and you see something like this, yeah, be aware if somebody else has a deer stand in the area. Because that's the other thing that these sorts of little baskets are used for, is looking over, of all things, game trails. So they're also a hunting point. Keep that in mind. They have very similar, Bigfoot has very similar behavior to us. So typically, Guanche and Oh'ma, lore also said that dogmen would occasionally do this sort of thing. Build the baskets up in the tree. But, the patty type, Guanche, Bigfoot, they definitely do this. Because I've caught them in the trees. Oh'ma as well. The ones that look like chimpanzees in the face, kind of. They definitely build these sorts of structures. And if it isn't, woven branches, then it's going to be a tree whorl that has been modified. It will be modified in one of 2 ways. Either they will have gone in and made holes and added limb material to enhance the whorl. Now a whorl is a group of branches that circumvent the trunk of a tree. Usually they're done by damage. But I've also found Bigfoot will graft, sticks into the side of the tree in a whorl to thicken it so they can build a structure like this. I've even watched one do that sort of thing. I couldn't figure out why he'd carried a bundle of sticks up a tree, and then I see him whacking on the tree with something and putting the sticks in the side of the tree above and below a whorl that made it thicker. So it made it kind of a spiral. You can climb into them. Once you get up there, they kind of spiral, and then you sit in this big half-round seat. I've been in one. My mom showed me down in the redwoods. It was really massive. But anyway, there you have it. Potential forward guard point and Bigfoot deer stand. Sometimes I'll also make these sort of structures out of cross-tied logs. They'll make a platform across a couple of branches. Those are the movable types. These are the permanent ones. These are usually the sculpted tree variety, where they encourage the world to add growth. They'll also go in and do the whole, break the branches to make them thicken and make more sprouts like you do to a bonsai. So keep that in mind. Have a great day, and thank you. And if you have the ability to donate a little bit towards the cause, please feel free to catch me over on GoFundMe. And by the way, thank you, David, for your donation. Really appreciate you. From now on, I'm going to just, thank people as they donate. I feel that's more personable than sending an email. So thank you, and I appreciate you all. Have a great day.